Hey, hey, loves. It's your favorite creative superwoman, Kia from At Peace Arts. Hope you are doing amazing on this Sunday morning. It is still Sunday, yes, 11:20 Eastern Time here in Massachusetts. Hope you're doing amazing. We are officially at week 27 of 2023, which means we are officially on the other side of 2023, y'all. We've already hit the summer solstice. We've had Juneteenth, and we are still celebrating. I told you all last week I will be celebrating Freedom Day every daggone day. So, yeah, Juneteenth and all the teenths will be celebrating. Um, so, that part. I will say as well that, of course, we have our cards all picked out and ready for the week. I don't even know what the cards are because this week I had Mr. At Peace pull them. So Al pulled them. So I'm not sure which cards we're actually going to be drawing with this week. I basically spread the deck out and told him, like, go ahead, choose three cards. And then I chose the fourth one. I will tell you that. Uh, so the energy for this, well, before I do that, how are you all feeling? I have this thing, I don't know where I saw this from. The first thing we always ask is, how are you doing? Right? When we see people, how you doing? What's going on? How are you doing? And it's action, which is great. But it made me think about, and I think it directly asked, was like, how are you? And I'm sorry, I don't know where I found it or where I saw it. It's like I always get these small little things that come into my brain that affect how I think, how I move, how I operate. But it was like, how are you feeling? And for me, it just brought up this kind of like thought process and connotation of like thinking about how people feel as opposed to what people are doing, not attaching it to what you do, but how you're feeling, how you're moving through the world, what are your actions, all that stuff, right? Not what are your actions, but how are you feeling, right? Because if you say I don't feel good, that's different than right. Usually when people say how you doing, you're like I'm fine. But if someone asks you how you're feeling, it gives you a moment to check in. So, how are you feeling today on this Sunday? Tell me, tell me, tell me. I'm hoping that you're feeling well, alive in your body, thankful, breathing deeply. Okay, let's just take a breath together. Like a collective breathing in, holding and breathing out. Like releasing last week, coming into this week. I'm just checking to see what the social medias look like on this end, that everything looks like it's moving right. Um, let us see here. Okay, that's from my previous one. So I just want to make sure. And then last week, um, it was so rough because I was like, people were talking to me and I didn't realize people were talking to me. So I'm trying to make sure that people are who are talking to me that I can actually see that you're talking to me because it wasn't coming through last week and people were talking to me and asking me questions and I didn't see it. So I apologize in advance, y'all. If I didn't see you talking to me, I wasn't ignoring you. I just couldn't see you. Um, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to make sure that I can see you this time. Okay? So let's see what cards y'all's bestie chose. Um, We have been busy in the best way with painting parties. I should tell you all that um, Saturday, July 15th, we'll be at Roxbury Open Studios. I'm not exactly sure of the location, but me and DJ Al will be there. So you get the whole package. And then on the 16th, we'll be at West of Washington for a paint party. Um, so come through. So again, the 15th of July is at Roxbury Open Streets, is Roxbury Open Streets. The 16th of July is west of Washington. So come check us out, say hi, and all that good stuff. So I'm just making sure that I can see you all as you're talking to me. Um, okay, perfect. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. So if you have not joined in on here before, grab your pencil or your pen, piece of paper, um, and join me in drawing a little something for the next 15 minutes. The energy for this week, for the week of um, July 3rd through the 9th, is our week starts on Monday. And this is from, sorry, y'all, I'm all over the place today. This is from the Own Your Peace Daily Planner, which I have been working on the 2024 version. I'm so proud of myself because I started in June. As we agreed in the business, I would start in June. So I'm excited to actually be starting. Um, and so this is 2023 version of the Own Your Peace Daily Planner, which is our planner that has my featured artwork in it and affirmations or peace formations as we call them and quotes and all that good stuff. So keep an eye out for it as it's coming out soon for 2024. So let's see what the energy is for this week. Joy is unlimited because each shining thought of love extends its being and creates more of itself. I'll read that again. Joy is unlimited because each shining thought of love extends its being and creates more of itself. I love that. Like this unlimited, boundless amount of like joy just being, it can just multiply, and each piece of joy can multiply. That's dope. I love that. So that's our energy of the week for the week of July 3rd to the July 9th. I will also post it on my Facebook page, and let's see what we are drawing for this week. Oh, I love this shape. Love this mud cloth shape. Quote or piece formation or affirmation for the week. This one says savor every happy moment. It's a piece of washi tape. That's on the Ace of Hearts. The mud cloth is on the King of Spades. Oh, look who just made a comeback. Clouds. Yes. We haven't seen clouds in a while. My notebook is crooked. Or is it? And then, oh, my plan is crooked. Ooh, air. Hmm. So I always take a second to think and reflect about like how this relates to the quote for the week. The importance of breathing, of air, of dreaming. That's what I think about when I see clouds. This cloth of thinking and kind of embroidering or creating um, what you want joy to look like for you. And then just a quote or affirmation, peace formation to affirm it all together. How about that? I love that. I love that. I'm here for it. Okay, so taking the notebook off. I have my piece of paper somewhere over here. Oh, okay, grabbing my. Oh, okay, I'm gonna leave you there. It's like avalanche over here if I move one thing. Okay. Clouds, swirls, words. Oh, gracious. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to organize these so you can see them. Can you see the? Okay, you should be able to see them now. To like lay this out so that you can always see them and I know how to lay them out. All right. Here we go. All right, where's my pen? You would think I'd have the stuff already down here. I didn't. We were doing some planning before I got on here. And I was like, I have to get on to Create with Kyia. I'm late. Okay. John. All right, here we go. Hmm. Set the timer for 15 minutes. See what magic we can create. Okay. I'm resetting my timer because I totally did not. Ooh, the deck is for y'all. All kind of stuff is happening. All right, here we go. Setting the timer for 15 minutes. 15 minutes on the timer, starting now. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the Zoom, my dear friend. How are you? Good morning. Okay. Okay. Can I see myself? Let's see. That means if you, okay, you can see me. Good. Good, good, good. I think I'm going to start with my air this week. Remembering to breathe. Sometimes one of the hardest memories, hardest things to remember. Remembering to breathe. When things seem wacky, weird, hard. The one thing you can control in those spaces is breath. Hmm. I will say, Al picked out some good cards this week. I have not. Oh, you know what, Cassie? You may have to mute me on your computer. Yes, that is a quote. Any quote that you want. So this one in particular is savor every happy moment. You can use that one. Or you can pick a totally different one. Totally different affirmation or peace formation for yourself. Yes, this is one of my favorite things to draw. These like 3 lines down, 3 lines across, power of 3. So I absolutely love drawing this. I don't know, it just seems mindless to me. I can just like go for as long as I want to, uh, and not really worry too much about it. All right, making sure I'm still on screen. I need to like um, mark this off so I know where I am. So I make sure I'm not like coloring or drawing and you can't see it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I don't know which words I want to have today. What words? Huh. You know what? Maybe I'll do the words from this week. Actually, so this month in the planner is about joy. The piece formation for this month is capture joy. So I won't say it's not a piece formation. It's kind of the prompt for this month is capture joy. Um, say joy overflowing. Joy in overflow. Yes, I'm here for that. Okay, I'm gonna manifest that. Joy in overflow. Joy. What does that mean? Certain people, it might mean something different. In. Got stuck there. I didn't know if I wanted a lowercase I or an uppercase I. Crazy, I know. But a lot of times I think people think when I draw or when I'm painting that I know what I'm doing, and most times I don't. I was reading this. One thing for me that would be joy and overflow is discovery. So I was reading this quote. I don't know. I've saved it in my phone, so I can probably read it to you all when I get this drawn in. But the artist was talking about, I think it was a music artist, was talking about how, I'm just going to find it because I'm going to botch it up. And I don't want to do that. I want to give it to you the way it really was supposed to be given. And if I do it the other way, you won't get it the way it's supposed to be given. You'll be like, what did she say? So because I can't do two things at once, let me finish this and then I'll read it and I'll tell you who said it. I wasn't familiar with the artist, but I'm sure other people will be. And I love this method of kind of lettering because it lets you fill in the gaps. And even still here, I'm discovering because I'm like, I hope it fits. I hope it fits. Um, because I don't always know. And then the challenge is always like, okay, if it doesn't fit, how are you going to make it fit? Or can you make it fit? Do you have to accept the fact that you ran out of space and being okay with that? See, that kind of looks like it could say now, but we're okay with that. We're just gonna roll with it. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Um, okay. Overflow. Just putting these kind of stripes in here that I think are kind of cool. I thought you were trying to give me a hug.
Oh yeah, that too.
You picked good cards this week, babe. You picked good cards this week.
Oh, thank you.
These cards are brought to you by the letters A and W and by the number, what number?
8.
And by the number 8. Anybody know what reference that's from? Y'all all should know what reference that's from. Anybody watching this right now should know what reference this is from. And if you don't, let me know so I can school you on what reference that is from. Um, okay. Overflow. You all know last week, last week, I think I actually need to add it on. Last week, I totally forgot one of the elements that I was supposed to include in the drawing. I can't remember what I left out, but I left it out. And we went off to Mattapan's, I can't remember what it was called. What was the name of the festival? But we went to a festival in Mattapan, and I totally was running off and did not get a chance to add that element to my masterpiece. So let's just say I cheated a little bit last week, or a lot of it, seeing that I didn't get it done. I didn't get it done. I'm not even gonna try to fake the front. I did not get it done, and I just realized it just now when I was just like, oh snap, I did not get that done. So I will add it. Come on, air. I'm just doubling these up here. And I'm still gonna share that quote with y'all. We're very flowy here. Okay, so I got my words. I got all the things in, y'all. I am very proud of myself this week. Go, Kia. Okay. And I kind of like it like exactly how it is, even though I'm now adding stuff. I like it exactly how it is, but I'm going to add stuff. Spoken like a true creative. Okay. I like this. I like these dots here. Oh, there it is, just in time. Okay. Today is July 2nd. Wow. Okay. So joy and overflow. Just found some information I didn't know. So Lyndon B. Johnson on this day signed the, what was it? Sorry, I was doing two things at one time. The Civil Rights Agreement. Oh, wow. Beautiful anniversary. Yeah, he didn't want to. Wow. That is super cool. Huh. Look at that. We learn every time we're on here. Absolutely. Thank you, Cassie, for that piece of information, that piece of peace. I'm going to find a lot more cheerful after the crazy affirmative action. Yeah. Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Um, I am finding, wait a minute, the quote. Major shouts out to my Nana who turned 76, 86. 86 um, this week. I'm looking through pictures and it just reminded me that we got to spend her birthday with her, which was amazingness. Let me find this thing that I copied and I was like, yes, this is my life. Hold on, I'm going to tell y'all what it was because I said I would tell you. Alvera, I see you. I hear you. Hi, Lisa. Showing y'all love. Let me see. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Put it up, papa. Sorry, y'all. It just made me think of it when I was. Oh, okay. Here it is. This is Peter Capaldi. This is the reason why, if you watch Doctor Who, he said the reason why he left Doctor Who. And this is what I'm saying is for me as a creative, a lot of people think, "Oh, you're going to go like you have a vision, you're going to create it and it's done." For me, I tell people all the time, I'm creating a mural that I have right now for the Boston Public Health Commission, which is super cool, based on the Harlem Renaissance, and then another one that is for a daycare. Two different spectrums, right? The coolest thing about it is, um, even though I, of course, have a vision somewhat of what I'm doing, I always am creating and changing and moving and shifting it based on what I think it should be because it's kind of growing and ever evolving in my brain. And in the moment that I know or that I can envision exactly what I want is usually I'm like, all right, I'm bored now. I'm almost done with this because I'm starting to get bored. I have no more vision for this. So his quote was, why did he leave the show? He said, I never really wanted to get to a place where I knew how to do this because that's not what being creative is. The actual amount of time we were spending on the show, I realized I was getting the hang of it, and that made me frightened. Like, so he was saying, like, he was getting the hang of, I've never watched Doctor Who. I will put that out there. So for anybody that's like, what? Yeah, I've never watched it. I'm also not a TV watcher. I don't watch a lot of TV. Um, but I love the idea of exploring. Thought process behind that is like, yes, I could go ahead and I could draw and practice drawing the face 50 million times, but I love finding kind of different figures and different faces and examining. And so I've never fully just got down. I know what the basics are of drawing a face, but I like to explore what that looks like within whatever I'm creating. And so I never get quote unquote good at it or totally understand it because I always want to explore it. And I think that's kind of how I live my life in terms of finding joy and finding things that make me happy and never being like, this is it. That's all. I feel like there's so many other ways to find like the theme for this month and being joy, capturing joy. There's so many different ways in finding the joy in my life. I don't know if hopefully that resonates with you, but that's one of the ways that I remain I try to remain curious in my creativity in my life. And it works for me. So hopefully that helps you in that space. I got to turn down my volume because I can hear myself talking twice. So, oh, wait, I'm reading something. Ah, Lisa says the City of Boston paint box thing is open now again. They have 85 electric boxes left to paint. That is super cool. Maybe I'll do it again this or try it again this time. I'll see, Lisa. Lisa, hopefully you're doing one. Um, and I'm glad that you joined to hear my lovely voice. My voice is very crackly this morning. I didn't sleep for a lot of hours. As you all know, I usually don't. It is right, isn't it low today? I'm like, why is my voice so low? We had in my studio right now, I have a mason jar. Oh, I put it down here, right? So I had a mason jar sitting on my table because I love we have an iced tea that is called, what is it? I have one that's passion tea by Tazo, and it's like I don't know what's in it, but it's more of like a citrusy tea. And then we have another one called Joy, which Tazo also makes that they used to only sell during the holiday, but then I found it on Amazon and I buy it like all the time now. But so I had a mason jar on my desk because I've been making my hot tea into iced tea because it's hot. I want like something cool and refreshing. So I had this mason jar on my desk, and whenever Al talks, it reverberates or vibrates. And I was like, well, how come it doesn't do it for my voice? And he's like, your voice obviously isn't at the right tone. So then I started trying to get my voice low enough to his voice so that I can make the mason jar vibrate too. That's the kind of shenanigans that happen in this house that I'm trying to figure out why my voice isn't making the mason jar vibrate too. But maybe, right now my voice is really low. It's still not low enough. I had to like really go like down into baritone in order to get it to vibrate. But yeah, that's the kind of shenanigans that happen in here. Um but anywho, so um here's my little mini masterpiece for the week. I'm feeling it. Joy and overflow. Here are the shapes for this week. Hopefully, I don't know if you all have been drawing off camera, off Zoom, off Facebook. I hope you have been. I have been crazy busy and I will admit have not drawn this entire week in this realm. I've had to do I had to go into the Boston Public Health Commission the other day in order to bring it's a collaborative mural, which is really cool. So everyone is working on it as opposed to just me working on it. Like the one for the daycare is just me, but this one is all the staff are working on it, which is very, very cool. I haven't unveiled it yet because I want for it to, I'm collecting pictures and you all know I'm going to do a reel because you know your girl likes reels. Huge shouts, of course, let me not forget this, to YouTube and Instagram because I'm on y'all right now too. I can only see myself on Facebook right now. I can't see myself on Instagram. So I don't know if y'all are talking to me. I hope you're not. I hope you are, but I can't see if you're talking to me. We'll figure that out on why I can't see if you're talking to me or not. Um, but yes, so I had to go into Boston Health Public Health Commission today, this week, last week at this point, to bring the masterpieces to them so they could work on them. I'm working on that other mural for the preschool. And they have this like weird stucco kind of wall where, if you like those ceilings that are like popcorn, but like big popcorn ceilings. But it's the wall, and so I have to do a separate canvas for them that I'm gonna put onto the wall. So it's been a really crazy, wacky week. We're thankful for it. June was super crazy. On June 30th, the super cool thing is, it's the end of Pride Month, we were painting rainbows or painted rainbows on our canvas, which was very cool because I was like, we're closing out Pride Month with the rainbows. It was very, very cool. So we've been doing a lot of fun stuff, and July should be a lot of fun as well, and August is going to be a lot of fun. We have some paint parties lined up. But I will tell you again, if you're in Massachusetts, for those of my friends that are not in Massachusetts, you can always do a virtual painting party with us. That is how you can get us in your living room and in your spaces. We ship your kits out and everything for you. Um, so sorry if you're not in the Massachusetts area, but if you want to fly us out to where you are, we'll fly out there. Me and DJ I will come visit you. Um, but on July 15th is Roxbury Open Streets. I can't remember what street they close off and if it's going to be the same street this year. But Roxbury Open Streets is on July 15th. Is from 10 to 3, I think it is. Um, and that's happening. That's a Saturday. And then Sunday, July 16th, will be at West of Washington. Um, I think that part painting starts at 4. So look out for us in your area because we're out here doing all the things and enjoying every single piece of it. Because you all know your girl likes to be out in the summer. I'm soaking in all the summer sun. I'm here for it. So, yeah. Um, so, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this drawing amazingness. I hope to paint with you in the near future. If you'd like to do a painting party, reach out to us either through chat or at Kyia@peacearts.com, or yeah, one of those avenues, or chat under here, post under here. I'll be in the Zoom for the next 15 or so minutes, and then I have to go and do some painting. So if you want to jump in the Zoom, um, tell me and I'll put the information in there. But other than that, sending you an overflowing abundance of love, laughter, and so much peace. May you own your peace and your joy this week. Let no one get in front of it. And I will see you soon. next week, if not before that. All right. Bye.